So it is a lovely Saturday afternoon, and I've got work to do, as in this right here. This is where I have my dart frog in this Exo Terra Mini, and the problem is the screen mesh on the top doesn't hold in enough humidity and moisture. So what I'm planning to do is get some glass cut from Lowe's and siliconing it in onto the roof, and that way humidity will not be as much as an issue. And so I'm going to walk you through that process today. I just love the way this guy is. It's one of my favorite animals now. This guy also just molted, and there's his molt in there, and there he is, much larger now. He's gonna need a rehouse soon. I just need to find the right container for it. This is what I've had on it so far, and it works well as a temporary solution, but a temporary solution is not what we need. And this is what we're working with. I'm going to take this saran wrap. I'm going to measure out a sheet that I need. Alright, now we gotta measure out the dimensions of the glass sheets that we will need to have cut. So, normally I'd measure like this, but since the glass is going to be glued through underneath with silicone, since there's nothing for it to really sit on up here, I'm going to measure it from down here. Long by 4.75 by 10.25, or 2.5 might work. We'll stay with 10.5. Now you need to get this mesh out. The easiest way to do that is knife. Alright, we've gotten this silicone bead out. Now we can focus on the mesh itself. I can see that it just kind of pops right out. Alright, beautiful. Still kind of glued on in some places. So this is what we're left with. Just a little. Okay. I'll measure it one more time. And then we'll take it in. Alright, well here's the station. Now I just need to get an employee, I suppose, and find the sheet or something. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So I just got my 2 glass sheets cut, and I'm gonna peruse by the plant section and see if I can pick up maybe a plant or two, because one of the plants in the dart frog vivarium died. Got some pothos. That'll be good. This is quite nice. This is good, right? This Fittonia. Yeah, Fittonia is really good. This is what I currently have. The purple passion, the Unuria, or whatever it's called. This is what I currently have in the dart frog's tank. I might get some Fittonia. Oh, by the way, I'm sick, guys. That's why I sound all sickly. These, I'm not sure if Nephthesis would do well. Here's just some more Fittonia. What are you? Pilea. Yeah, I might pick this up. Oh, geez, so many options. Ooh, look. This red Earth Star. I would get that, but it's gonna get way too big for the small little dart frog thing. Phalangium, maybe. Are you more Pilea? Yeah. So I need something to accent the purpleness of the purple passion that's already in there. So I've narrowed it down to Pilea. Do I want the white Pilea, or do I want this darker Pilea? It's kind of a tough choice. So I have to do some decision making. Let's see how it goes.
Who's card or scan? Please take your change. Cash is dispensed below the scanner.
So, with the glass cut, I took it back home and I made sure it fit, positioned it how I planned for it to go. And then I cleaned it off with some alcohol wipes. Now time for silicone. I made sure not to put too much, but just enough so that it would stick and not make a mess. Now I take the glass and carefully press it in, making sure it slides right where I need it. Some gentle pressure, and we're good. Now that it was all pressed, I ran my finger along the edges to smear the bead. and then added some weights. This wasn't, I ended up adding more weights after this. This was just a little temporary thing at first. Finally, with the weights on, I just took some Q-tips and cleaned up the edges a little bit more.
I think it worked. I'm gonna see if I can clean up the edges a bit. So, I'm pretty satisfied with how it turned out. Kind of a little messy, but I mean, what can I really expect from messing with silicone? Alright, top of there. The fern's having some nice new growth. See that? Okay. The moment of truth. Can I get a little drum roll, please? There's a little piece of tape. Alright, now a drum roll. Now a drum roll. Alright, I just got it. It's a tight fit. I think it was a tight fit before I got the glass in. It's a bit rougher on the edges, but it turned out beautiful. So I'm surprised, honestly. I was expecting at least something to go wrong, some sort of problem, but it works. It works beautifully. I'm really proud with what I've done with this. What do you think, little froggy? Are you glad that your tank holds humidity properly? Yeah, you should be. The light fits on really well. Gosh, this turned out perfectly. Honestly, it's ecstatic. Now it's just time to plant the pilea. Let's do that. Yeah. Alright, I've separated most of the pilea plant. This is the bit I'm going to be planting there. I'm just going to dig a little bit of dirt out. Plop this in. And fill the dirt right back up around it. Does that work? Yeah, that works. And I also want to uproot this and put it in here. So now we have a bit of pilea on the side of the tank for our dart frog to enjoy. And I think it makes the tank look, I think it enhances the look of the tank. There's the bit where new fern is growing. I'm so excited about the fact that this light is working for growing. I'm pretty sure this light will work too for this vivarium. This plant I also got from Lowe's a while ago, and back here is where I'm going to be attempting to plant the pilea.